Welcome to Omacy, where small gardens bloom with big charm, and every outdoor space is a canvas for creativity and calm. What if your backyard could feel like a forest getaway? Cool, shady, and filled with the calming charm of nature. In today's video, we'll show you how to transform an ordinary outdoor space into a rustic woodland retreat that soothes the senses and welcomes you in. Using time-worn materials like stone, weathered wood, moss, and native plants, you can create a space that feels wild yet intentional, inviting yet low maintenance. Whether you have a large backyard or a small shaded corner, these design ideas help you slow down, reconnect with the earth, and build a place that grows more beautiful with time. Perfect for older homeowners who want a tranquil escape just steps from their door, this rustic garden style blends practicality with timeless appeal. If this sounds like your kind of paradise, go ahead and like the video, leave a comment with your favorite feature, and subscribe to Omacy for more soul-soothing garden ideas made for peaceful living. The feeling of a forest is unmistakable: cool air, filtered sunlight, and the gentle sound of leaves rustling in the breeze. That's the atmosphere we're recreating here. Unlike formal gardens, a rustic forest-style space leans into softness and irregularity. It's not perfectly manicured, and that's the beauty of it. You're working with nature instead of against it. Start by identifying shaded or partially shaded areas of your yard. These spaces are perfect for a forest-inspired retreat because they naturally invite slower rhythms. Instead of a bright, busy space, you're creating a haven of stillness and green. Consider how the light moves throughout the day. This will guide where to place seating, plants, and pathways. Let the landscape unfold gradually, with hidden corners, dappled light, and organic shapes. It's about building a sense of quiet wonder, where every step leads to discovery. For many viewers over 60, these peaceful qualities are not just beautiful, they're restorative. Wood adds a layer of warmth that balances the coolness of stone. In a rustic forest garden, aged and natural wood features are essential. From rough-hewn benches to simple log borders, these elements add charm without overpowering the natural setting. Choose materials that weather gracefully. Cedar, redwood, and even old barn wood can bring depth and story to your design. You might include a driftwood trellis, a rustic table under a tree, or a reclaimed wood shelf displaying potted herbs. Over time, wood softens in tone and may grow moss or lichen, further blending into the environment. Place wooden accents in shaded corners where they can age naturally. Use logs to edge planting beds or stack them casually in a corner as decorative sculpture. You're not just building a garden, you're curating an outdoor space that tells a story. Plants bring your forest garden to life. Choose varieties that thrive in shade and complement the rustic feel of your space. Start with native plants. They're low maintenance, attract wildlife, and thrive in your local climate. Ferns are a classic choice for their soft texture and natural forest look. Add in hostas, coral bells, wild ginger, and foam flowers for variety in shape, color, and bloom. Ground covers like moss or creeping thyme create that lush, continuous floor that's so distinctive in woodland settings. Use mulch and fallen leaves to retain moisture and enrich the soil. Plus, it gives the ground that natural woodland feel. For vertical interest, small ornamental trees or large shrubs like dogwoods or viburnums can serve as focal points. Let your planting feel organic, with gentle curves and overlapping layers. For older gardeners, this approach is easy to care for and visually rich without requiring constant maintenance. It's all about creating a space that breathes, grows, and thrives with minimal effort. Natural stone is the backbone of any rustic garden. It brings texture, stability, and a sense of age that instantly grounds the space. You don't need a formal patio, just a winding flagstone path or a cluster of stepping stones set loosely in the earth can shift the entire mood. Think irregular edges, moss in the cracks, and stones that feel like they've always belonged there. In this video, you'll see how to use stone for walkways, borders, and even simple seating areas. The trick is to choose stone that blends into the environment, earthy tones like grays, browns, or muted reds. Reclaimed or locally sourced stone adds a layer of authenticity. Place ferns and low-growing plants like ajaga or creeping ginny around the edges to soften the hard surfaces. Stone isn't just decorative, it's also highly functional. It helps with drainage, reduces mud, and provides stability underfoot. Plus, for older gardeners, it creates clear paths for moving through the space safely and beautifully. A forest garden isn't about big open spaces, it's about creating intimacy. One of the most effective ways to achieve this is by designing small garden moments. Think of a wooden bench tucked between two ferns, or a small stone nook with a lantern beside it. These are the places where you pause, reflect, and truly enjoy the space. In this video, we'll show how to frame these moments with layered plantings, natural arches, or even curved pathways that lead you around a bend into something new. Use elevation to your advantage. Even slight changes in height add depth and dimension. Add found objects like an old watering can, a vintage bird bath, or a mossy sculpture to give each space a sense of story. These pockets of beauty bring warmth and surprise to your garden. For older viewers, especially, these moments offer both comfort and inspiration, a garden that welcomes stillness as much as growth. To fully immerse yourself in your forest retreat, engage all your senses. Think beyond the visual. Add sound with soft wind chimes made of wood or stone. A simple fountain or bubbling water feature brings a sense of calm and coolness, especially during warmer months. Scent is another powerful tool. Plant fragrant herbs like lavender, mint, or sweet woodruff along walkways so their aroma greets you as you pass. Consider tall ornamental grasses or native shrubs that sway gently in the breeze, adding movement and sound. Even the crunch of gravel underfoot adds to the sensory experience. These elements may seem small, but together they create a garden that feels alive and comforting. For older audiences, especially those who spend more time at home, this kind of sensory richness turns a garden into a sanctuary, a place not just to see, but to feel and remember. A rustic forest garden is not high maintenance. It's intentionally slow maintenance. You're not trying to control nature. You're learning to walk alongside it. Mulch, leaf litter, and shade-loving perennials reduce the need for constant care. Avoid the temptation to over-prune or over-design. Let plants find their rhythm. As the seasons pass, the garden shifts gently, staying beautiful without effort. Use materials that age gracefully and require little upkeep: stone, weathered wood, and native plants. Avoid plastics, bright colors, or anything that feels out of place in a natural setting. For older gardeners, this ease of care is a gift. You get all the benefits of a lush, rich garden space without the labor. It's about building something that brings joy without burden, a soft place to land, a green place to grow. Creating a rustic garden that feels like a forest getaway doesn't require acres of land or a professional crew. It just takes intention, the right natural materials, and a desire to reconnect with something slower and more beautiful. With stone, wood, shade-loving plants, and a few quiet design moments, you can turn your outdoor space into a personal sanctuary, peaceful, nostalgic, and entirely your own. Whether you're spending time alone, hosting friends, or simply enjoying the sound of birdsong. This garden style invites you to be present. If this video brought you a bit of calm or sparked an idea for your own yard, we'd love to hear about it in the comments. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to Omacy for more rustic, nature-inspired ideas that speak to the heart. Until next time, take care and enjoy the stillness of your own backyard forest.